Thank you for your questions. That's what I know. There is some secret shit going down, and you need to like burn this place to the ground until they tell you the truth. On February 5th of this year, this board went into executive session using the real estate exemption of the Open Publics Meeting Act. But then we went into a session and did not talk about a single piece of real estate. We talked about a far-reaching proposal that the CEO wanted to submit to Olympic Medical Center, the Peninsula Health Alliance, to form a nonprofit board to oversee significant aspects of both hospital districts and have our CEO installed as the administrator of it. We went into an executive session, said it was about real estate, and did not talk about real estate. You all did that. You all illegally went into an executive session and hid the deliberations from the public. That is what you did. And then you all gave the CEO permission and your clear support to submit this proposal to OMC, doing an illegal straw poll. That is what you all did. Those are two illegal acts. That was professional misconduct. And you did it all together. That's a conspiracy. And you deceived the public. That's fraud. That is a conspiracy to commit fraud, to take over significant aspects of our public hospital district. By all means, feel free to censure me for telling the public what you did. Feel free, if it makes you feel better, to tell the public I'm somehow in the wrong because I violated executive session rules of confidentiality. But I have the right to do that if you break the law during executive session. So feel free to censure me. I am proud of what I did. I told the truth. You guys deceived the public. You committed a fraud together. And you're justifying yourself saying that the CEO signed a non-disclosure agreement, which has no bearing on the law. That's a private agreement. A non-disclosure agreement has no power. But if you guys feel like it makes you feel good to publicly scold me for pointing out that you broke the law using real estate as an excuse to cover a massive, important, far-reaching proposal that affected the entire future of this hospital district, and then illegally gave permission for the CEO to proceed with this proposal in an illegal straw poll, I can sleep well at night with what I did. I am proud of what I did. I told the truth. I obeyed the law. I did my fiduciary duty. You guys lied. You used a non-disclosure agreement to justify lying to the public. Because when I brought this up to the public, you all lied. You said there is nothing to talk about. The CEO said, we went into that session and talked about real estate. This is a direct quote. Bruce McComas said there's really nothing to talk about. Mari Dressler said this is all airy-fairy. Those are called lies. Lying to the public is fraud. I did not lie. But feel free to censure me. Now you say, your own lawyers pointed out the February 5th session broke the law. But you're all hiding behind the fact that he says it was an accident. You accidentally broke the law, but you're going to censure me. Feel free. Feel free. I sleep well at night. I'm proud of how I behaved. I'm proud of what I've done. I'm proud of how I've served this hospital district all these years. And I'm disappointed in you guys. You guys all know what you did. And feel free to censure me. I will put it on my wall as a stake of honor. Although also a mark of incredible hypocrisy. Because are you going to censure yourselves for accidentally breaking the law? Because you forgot to talk about any real estate during your session where you went in to talk about real estate?
This is Port Townsend privilege. 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 This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them,
We are many.
but we stole it for our own. This land belongs to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own. This land belonged to them, but we stole it for our own.